My dad's affair didn't just end his marriage, it changed how I see love, family, and marriage forever. I'm 38 now, but my parents split when I was around 6. All I remember from that time is the constant arguing. It was loud, stressful, and chaotic. After the divorce, my mom took me and my 2 older siblings, a brother and a sister, and moved us into town. My dad stayed behind on the farm. Within a couple years, my dad married my now stepmom. I was still too young to piece everything together, just a kid trying to adjust to a new normal. It wasn't until I was 13, during a rough time when my sister was battling depression, that the truth came out. Dad had been having an affair with our stepmom. That's why our parents constantly fought. That's why the marriage ended. I was furious. At 13, you're just starting to understand the world, and for me, it felt like my whole foundation had cracked. I went through a phase where I wanted nothing to do with my dad or stepmom. I trashed them every chance I got. Eventually, my dad and I went to a counseling session together, and I'll admit, it helped a lot. I started spending time with him again. But that doesn't mean the pain just disappeared. Even now, decades later, I still cycle through waves of anger and resentment. My dad didn't just betray my mom, he chose to blow up our family. We, the kids, were the ones who ended up displaced. We lost our home, our security. And to top it off, he was a well-known optometrist in a small town, so everyone knew what he did. Everyone knew our business. The judgment, the whispers, they weren't just about him. They followed us, too. There's another layer to this that still sits heavy. My mom was raised Southern Baptist, and my dad was Catholic. Back then, Catholics weren't allowed to marry outside the faith, so she converted for him. Her family wasn't happy, but she did it anyway. Because she loved him. She sacrificed her beliefs, her upbringing, and 14 years later, he destroyed it all. You get what I'm saying? I don't know how my brother processed all of it, he's always been more reserved. But my sister? She's never fully recovered. She has deep-rooted trust issues and a complicated relationship with commitment. Ironically, she has to be in a relationship, but she struggles to trust anyone she's with. As for me, it's complicated. I go through long phases where I feel totally fine, even grateful for the clarity I've gained. But then, out of nowhere, the anger flares up again. It's not just what my dad did, it's what it did to us. I've never had a desire for marriage or romance, even though I used to dream about that when I was younger. Learning the truth about their divorce no doubt shaped that. And the older I got, the more I realized I'm just not someone who wants kids. I don't hate them, I just don't vibe with them. So yeah, I'm single. And I'm content that way. But sometimes I do feel the weight of it. Not loneliness, exactly, more like a quiet ache when I see others building what I once thought I wanted. Still, I don't believe in marriage. Not for me. Maybe not at all. Sometimes, the decisions of our parents don't just affect our childhoods, they ripple through every part of who we become.